Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew here, Enough Said Cards on Thursday evening. Hope you're all doing well. This is going to be my 2025 national recap video, and I'm going to show you what I picked up at the show. I arrived in Chicago on Tuesday afternoon and attended the show on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all day Saturday, and then half the day Sunday before flying back to Virginia. I feel like I say this every year, but honestly, I could have used another day, maybe 2 more days. Even though I only bought one card for myself the entire week, I just have an absolute blast walking around, looking at everything, talking with people. It truly is one of the highlights of my year every year, and this year was no exception. I had a great time. So I'll start off with some gifts that I received, and this is the first one from my friend Tony. Of course, this is a 1986 Topps Roger Clemens card. And 1986 Topps holds a special place in my heart because I have really great memories of the summer of 1986 in particular, spending the whole summer with friends, hanging out in the center of my town and buying tons of cards. I think packs were 35 cents each, if I remember correctly, hunting for Vince Coleman rookies, and certainly hunting for this card here, second year Roger Clemens card. As a Red Sox fan, this was a big one. So thank you, Tony. Got this card from my friend Michael Shane, who many of you know. This is a really cool Thomas Edison card that I had not seen before. 1929 Spinet House from the Scientific Inventions and Discoveries series. Get that to focus. I believe the Spinet House is a tobacco brand in England, and a really cool card there. I've seen that image on other cards, but not with this kind of ornate design on the left and right there. And one other thing I noticed about this slab, I don't know if you can see, there's like an insert in it rather than like a sleeve, and it really, for abnormally sized cards, it holds it in place nice and straight and very secure, and it has a neat look to it. I really like that. I hope this is what PSA is doing now for abnormally shaped cards. Really holds the card nicely. Also received this postcard from Michael Shane, which is a really cool one. Thomas Alva Edison in his laboratory. And this one is postmarked 1905. You can see the back does not have the split in it. So the postcards prior to, if I can remember correctly, prior to 1907, you could not write the message on the back, only on the front. And you can see here, "Dear Ella, am still alive." That's good. And this is postmarked July 28th, 1905. I believe the Nationals started on July 28th, exactly 120 years after this was sent. That's kind of cool. I really like that one. Thanks again, Michael. And two other postcards from my friend who I call Otis. He does not want me to use his name in the videos. This one is really cool. On the bottom there, it says American Tobacco Company, Middletown. It's Middletown, Ohio. And then you can see home of the polar bear. So that's polar bear tobacco, I guess was produced in this factory in Ohio. No postmark on the back, but maybe it'll see there, the Norwood Souvenir Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. And I found some similar postcards online, all that had this kind of glossy finish. And they were postmarked around 1910, so T206 era, which is really cool. I have at least one polar bear card that I can think of in my collection. My Ty Cobb Bat Off has a polar bear back. And one more postcard from Otis, high school athletic field in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, where the Little League World Series is played. And really nice image here. Beautiful artwork. This one is postmarked either 1910 or 1919. It's a little smudged, can't tell, but just a Really nice one. Thanks again, Otis. Before I show you my one pickup, I had 13 cards that I dropped off at SGC to get reholdered. These are all cards that were in the old style SGC holders with the green flips. And SGC doesn't appear to be setting up at the Chantilly or Philly show anymore, so I figured I probably should have done this a long time ago, but this would be a good opportunity for me to get these reholdered without having to send them through the mail. Of course, they had to be sent back to me, but I think they turned out really nicely. This is a T227 Ty Cobb. These were all in the old holders, so just really an improvement. E90-1 Cy Young. When I first got back into collecting and started really collecting pre-war around 2002, 2003, this was the first big card that I bought. Looks great in that new holder. M116 Tris Speaker. This is a short print from that set. Looking for the Smoky Joe Wood, which is also a short print, to bookend this one. So if anyone comes across one of those, let me know. T205 Christy Mathewson. This is one of the cards that my father bought in the 1980s. I've told that story before. I also dropped off my T206 green Ty Cobb to be reholdered. That was also purchased by my father with this card. The green Cobb I'm sending back to SGC. There was a little piece of debris inside the holder, which I didn't really like, so they're going to reslab that one. So don't have that one to show you. E121 Babe Ruth showing throwing pose. You know, the way that these cards looked previously in the old holders, the holders were in decent shape. The labels were, some of them a little faded, but they really, really look better in the new slabs. E95 Eddie Plank. This one they reholdered for free because this card actually was in a newer style holder, but it had a piece of like dust or lint or something inside the holder, like right around here, that should not have been in there, so they reholdered this one for free, and it looks fantastic. (1916) Famous and Bar Joe Jackson. (1960) Topps Carly Yastrzemski rookie. Look at the color on that one. Really sharp card. E220 Babe Ruth. Again, these are all cards that I already had, just got these reholdered and got them back actually very quickly. Had to pay a premium for 1 to 2 day turnaround time. This is a W601 Boston postcard from 1906, 1907. But I got home from the show on Sunday. I want to say within a week I had these back, which is amazing. PC 758 Max Stein postcard of Joe Wood. Always love the image on that one. And 1921 exhibits Babe Ruth. So I love the way these look in the new holders. Again, it's for some more expensive cards, I did not want to send them through the mail. It was very relieving once I had them back in my possession. Now for my one pickup, just go ahead and show it to you. This is a 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth, the yellow background, SGC 4.5. This was one of the ones that was on my list. I picked up the red last year at the show. And after like 2 days of walking around, I had seen this one. I had seen one other example in a PSA holder, which was a PSA 4. and also was looking at a few other cards, but this, I just couldn't get this card out of my head. Just the image is like almost flawless looking. Really perfect registration, really bold color and centered pretty well, a little bit off top to bottom, but just a beautiful card. And the seller is someone that I know through Facebook, and he was willing to work a deal with me where I gave cash plus some trade, which allowed me to make this deal happen. So very pleased with that one. And that's about it. I hadn't bought a lot of cards this year. I got some stuff at the Strongsville show, but that was mostly stuff to resell. And other than a few smaller pickups, I hadn't bought a lot this year. I wanted to go to the National and get something memorable, and very pleased with this card. So that is it. I thank you for watching, guys. I will try to be back soon with another video. It's been few and far between for me, but I just have not been picking up a lot of cards, and we'll have some more stuff hopefully to show you soon. Take care. Bye.